for tonight's dinner. It seems that the meals that I make don't appeal to the girls. Because you can carry the bags. Katori is doing a good job of carrying the green supermarket basket. Geha and I keep slinging more and more ingredients into the basket. I'll get some mineral water. No. Oh, Pakuriman chips. I remember these. She slings them in. Death potato warning. Also, soon we'll be out of rice. Let's go buy some while we're here. With all these ingredients for all the borders, before we knew it, the basket that Katori was carrying was full. As she complained, Katori was very careful not to let the contents of the basket fall out. Don't drop anything. Today's shopping is being paid for with the operating costs of the dormitory, so we can't really buy things we don't need. Having said that, she is helping me out. You can get Bari Bari-kun. Have it your way. I decided to treat her to strawberry Haagen-Dazs with my own money. Is this one okay? We finished at the cash register. The food costs about 50% more than usual, but tonight is a special occasion. Ah, jeez, I forgot to buy ground meat. It's for tomorrow. It's a pain to have to keep buying food all the time, you know? Oops. I leave them behind to go back to the store. I search for the meat in the ground meat section. If I can, I want to get that one with the discount sticker, as I thought there aren't any at this time. The cost for the boarders' food is paid on a monthly basis. The dormitory is run as kind of a hobby by the owner, so it's just a rough estimate, but there is an upper limit established as part of the rent agreement. The dormitory's meals follow the creed as cheap as possible, as tasty as possible. Look at the packs of beef that are lined up on the shelf. 2,980 yen for 100 grams. Wow, that's expensive. There's a supermarket that celebrity women come to, so sometimes the prices for ingredients are pretty steep. It's okay once in a while, so I'd like everyone to eat this kind of meat, I murmured to myself. A girl reaches across the side and slings the luxury marbled 2,980 yen for 100 grams of meat into her basket. The girl who took the pack showed signs of hesitation but continued to sling more and more of the luxury marbled meat into the basket. In the end, she took everything that was on the shelf. Wow. Are you going to use the luxury marbled beef in a curry? Not only that, it's thinly sliced. Ah, I was supposed to have said that on the inside, but because of the shock, it came right out. I came right out and said it out loud. I mean, if you're making curry, they have meat for curry over here, see? Well, when you stew meat this size, it becomes more tender and much smaller. If you use that kind of thin meat, the fat will melt away and you won't have any trace of it left. In her basket was about 1 kilogram of marbled meat to be used in sukiyaki. Are you going to stew all of that in curry? What a waste of good meat. As I stare at the basket, she looks at me in disbelief. She seems embarrassed that she said that and moved over to the fresh fish section. Did I scare her off? She said as I watched from a distance her throwing in bream, with head and tail still on, into the basket, while I reach out for a pack of the cheap pork and beef ground meat. Oh well, I mean in the end she saved me money.
おいしい。ハバネさんストロベリー派なんだ。私はクッキー&クリームかな。そう。おいしい？もちろんよ。ねえ、いやよ。まだ何も言ってないんだけど。一口だけでいいから。いやよ、スプーン一つしかないんだから。いいじゃん、女同士なんだから。やったら嫌よ、ケチンボ。分かったわよ、一口。はーい、ハバネさんありがとう。はーん。私のハーゲンダッツが。おちー。
What are you doing? I'd finished paying and I'd come back and Katori was letting a geihai eat her ice cream. I felt like I'd seen something I wasn't supposed to see.
これは違うのよ。この子がどうしても食べたいって言うから一口だけ食べさせてあげただけで。
I see. Well, it's nice that you two are getting along.
違うったら。ストロベリーもいいな。ねえねえ、もう一口。もう終わり。だって私の分がなくなるのよ。
Blushing as she spoke, Katori continued to wolf down the Haagen-Dazs. Okay, let's go. Here, take this back. Bam.
重いだけど私も手伝うよ。アイスのお礼。
I push Katori's wheelchair and we leave the shopping mall.
ねえ、これどうやって切るの？
Pass that to me. I'll show you how it's done. Her face seemed to say, I get annoyed when people get on their high horse, as she obediently passed me the knife. In a way that Katori could see easily, I cut the vegetables. Like this.
こっちのピーマンは？
Wouldn't it be best to cut it in half down the middle?
わかった。やってみる。
What? Would that be best? It doesn't... Oh, I guess, yeah, I was thinking about it the wrong way, yeah. We'd come back to the dormitory and had begun cooking in the dining hall. I got Katori, who couldn't reach the stove, to cut the vegetables. I'm cooking while the geihai helps and tells me how to do it. Hey, this is pretty easy.
でしょ？野菜切って鶏もも肉と一緒に煮込むだけだもんね。
Said a geihai who had brought the recipe. Basque-style chicken stew. I couldn't guess what kind of food it would be just from the name, but it's really easy to make. First you grill the chicken thighs, then fry them with the cut vegetables, and after that add the canned tomato and broth and leave it to stew. It's a stew that doesn't need to be done precisely. That's the main dish. Next we prepare the salad and the soup.
わわ。
Even as Hat walks around her feet, quacking, Katori doesn't seem to notice that she's quietly immersed in what she's doing. She's really concentrating.
案外熱中するタイプだね。
Despite complaining at first, once she gets started, she becomes very serious.
均等に切るのは至難の技ね。
Well, it doesn't need to be exact. If there's variety in the thickness, it gives a difference in texture.
不均等に切るのね。わかったわ。
She said as she thought about this and that, and started intentionally cutting the vegetables unevenly. I guess that's what people look like when they get serious. Okay, how does this soup taste to you?
ちょっと薄いかな。
I'll add salt and pepper. And so the preparations for dinner continued smoothly.
わあ、美味しそう。
One after another, the boarders came into the dining hall. They were surprised at how different the food was to the usual. There was a general idea of meal times for the boarders. Although I usually make